Money. Oh, didn't see this stuff. G That flashbang cleared them out. I wasn't sure if it worked on the spiders. Things loaded. Do I have crafting? A little bit. A tad of crafting.
That was awesome.
I think you might have found your calling.
Mr. President, daughter's a construction worker now. Ah. Honestly, that'd be relatively impressive, just because I don't think presidents' children tend to be, especially even like employed in what feels like the real sense of the word, at least. Oof. All that because you guys were scared of a little barbed wire. You could just climbed up this chain link fence right here, just kind of scooched around it. I could have done that. I would have done that before I jumped in the nightmare hole where all the bad things happened. I think presidents' families tend to have, like, fake political jobs. Defeat the strong threat in the incubation lab. There have been sightings of what appears to be a strange corpse wandering around, like the result of some immoral experiment. Won't someone put it out of its misery and end its pathetic existence? Incubation lab is back before? Isn't it? I left... Oh, I left some items back there. Incubation lab is the big room with all of the incubators in it. Shockingly. Oh, there it is. Hey, under here? Oh, there it is. Wow, I could not spot these in the... I guess I'm looking for the beams more so than, like, the physical, obvious objects. Whew! That's the way forward. But they're saying that I should go back to the incubation lab, and surely I'm gonna fight another spiky red regenerator. But like an especially rough one, probably.
Take a look. Something's bound to catch your welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
Ah, they did give me another one. Trio bonus. Oh, because it's 3 reds. Okay.
This time, welcome.
43 grand. Okay.
I'll buy it at a high price.
I'd buy that for $1.
I can certainly do something with this.
This is the accent they have in my favorite movie, Judge Dredd, or RoboCop, or whatever it is.
Can you tell I haven't not watched these movies?
That's good work, if I do say so myself.
I bounced like immediately off at the very premise of ever watching 3D. Why did I say 3D? I bounce right off the idea every time of ever watching a 80s action movie. I'm just like, oh, why? How would I do that?
Little bit goes on pleasant travels.
Maybe it's because the people that idolize those kinds of movies are like have repulsive personalities, and so and maybe the entire genre is just tarnished by proximity, or maybe they're actually bad. Oops. Not specifically like RoboCop and Judge Dredd. Actually, well, Judge Dredd's probably... Actually, I think I have heard Judge Dredd's not very good. I've watched the remake, or the reboot, the new one with Carl Urban. That one was pretty neat. But RoboCop specifically is supposed to be interesting. So downstairs, this place is all opened up. Okay, so I can stash her here. Here, Ashley.
Hey.
Sit inside of the closet thing. You will get murdered if you come here. You're going to get entirely the murdered. 100 murder. Right here on the left. First. What? Go, 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 go! No! It stressed me out with how fast he approached. Well, I was not making any progress at sliding through the window. I'm out of fishies. I'm all out of fishies. No, 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 no. Okay, if I'm running, I run. Ugh! Why aren't... Oh, he was dying already. That fucking sucks. I just wasted so much ammo. That blows. Damn it. They should make the remaining weak spot disappear when he's already dead. That sucks. Up until now, there's never been a, oh, it's, you haven't got them all yet, but he dies anyway. That did happen a couple times in the original game, but it never happened in this game. So as long as I see a weak spot, that means I need to keep shooting it. That's how this game has worked so far. I shot the weak spot like 5 more times during death animation. I wasted so much rifle ammo. Alright, fuck. Did the thing, let's get the reward. Also, looks like there's some gems around that I didn't get.
Took care of her. Job well done.
Care of your quest, did ya?
In kind. What can I interest you in?
I'm up to 27 of these. I'll be able to get this
What's that?
to
How have we procured
give me a
these
discount on one of my tune-ups, I
curiosities?
guess.
You don't want to know.
I don't know if I want the fire rate increase because I aim carefully.
Easy work.
I get the increased faster attack speed. Although this one's probably more expensive, so it's better to use the ticket on. Otherwise, yeah, what am I gonna spend my spinals on?
Back is killing me. Years haven't been kind
I got a
to
whole
us,
lots of
I
them.
suppose.
I mean, yeah, I'll probably spend on one of these, just get a big discount, because I don't care about any of the upgrades that he's offering me.
Will that be all then? Come back anytime.
To be honest, I just do those challenges because they're there. Alright, special enemy, let's go get him. Here I go. I missed a few items back here. I was extremely uncomfortable with how quickly he caught up with me when I realized he was running her all the way around. I'm like, okay, I'm at this window and he's gonna run all the way around very slowly. And like in the time that it took me to climb over, he was already there. But I guess my mistake is that I wasn't pressing shift to run. So he just did it at normal speed. Is this my bad? The items are in the Undercroft place? One right over here. Does this open? This does open. I did kind of spot this too on the way in. Didn't think too much of it. Okay, I must be detecting new items, because that ammo wasn't there before, was it? Big fall. Ooh, okay.
God welcome.
Howdy. Let's see. Do I now have enough for a... Oh, I don't have any more... I don't have any more things to put these in. I can sell the bangle.
Welcome. What can I interest you in? A deal well struck.
I'm fresh out of treasures. This takes 3 regular gems. I don't have... I have 2 and 2.
What's that? How have we procured these curiosities? You don't want to know, mate.
I'm not going to be able to craft any of those things regardless.
If you want a fighting chance out there, you best pleasant travel.
Keep thinking that... I feel like a lot of the time this thing's been on his left. So I'm like reflexively going that way. Alright, now we're going for it. Oops. Whoa. WQ is quick turn. I just did it on accident. Doesn't really serve much of a purpose because it takes this. It's like it's. I can just go, huh, with my mouse. Have more precise direct control. But you're not always using a mouse, obviously.
You know, I was thinking, we work well together, don't we?
I guess so.
Right? Maybe someday I'll become an agent like you. What do you think? We could protect the U.S. from any and all threats.
Is that right? Well, either way, first we have to make it out of here.
You're no fun.
Why weren't you in Resident Evil 6? I mean, people don't like Resident Evil 6, so they're probably happy that you didn't ruin Ashley. Or maybe Ashley was just seen as so annoying by some percentage of people because anything that's an escort type thing people complain about, that maybe they thought Ashley was someone that shouldn't come back. But they brought back Sherry, which is a similar callback sort of thing. But like, what if it was Ashley and Jake, or even what if it was Leon and Ashley instead of Helena, a made up character that we never saw, had seen before and probably will never see again. I don't think they're gonna go back to Helena. Was it her name? I think her name was Helena. She was fine. It's just I just wouldn't be insane to bring back Ashley. Might even make the whole "oh no, the president" scene like more meaningful if it was Ashley instead of someone else. Ba-doop, ba-doop. Like, imagine if the "oh god, Mr. President, don't make me shoot you," like, which was it's a goofy scene, but it's also like that moment of disbelief where it's like, yeah, we know that Leon's met a billion zombies, seen a million people get zombified, so it's not a big deal to him. But it's like, no, it's the president, the specific guy who's in this universe. The president's good, which has almost never happened in real life. But whoa, what a great president! And I saved his daughter for an entire game. Like, what if his daughter was in the room at the time? Either because you replace Helena with his daughter, or just because she's just there as a character, or shows up in any context in that game. It's weird that she doesn't come up. She doesn't come up at all. I must stress the use of extreme caution when handling the amber deposits from underneath the castle. Work with the utmost respect and obedience. It is imperative that you do not disturb the holy body's slumber. I kind of wonder what they're going to do now. Like, are they just done? Like, this was the last Resident Evil game that they spent an entire franchise chasing. They made 2 bad sequels after this point. Do you go back and...
what Luis was talking about.
I think they specifically said they're not going to remake Code Veronica. I would imagine they're probably not going to remake 5 and 6, because those are bad. Unless you want to go back and revise the whole franchise so hard that you turn them into better games. Was it Rosefix was suggesting that you go back and make 5 and you just make it a single player game where you just play as Sheva and just get rid of Chris, or have him in like a Resident Evil 8 kind of like like I'm an expert of some kind that shows up throughout the game's role. And like 6 could potentially get redeemed if you redid it entirely from scratch, but is that worth it at some point? And then at some point it's just like, why you'd just be like looping through the franchise. You're like, okay, we made the whole game, we made this whole franchise, then we made the whole franchise again. Like they do seem to successfully make these remake-y style games that are kind of following a template, but also kind of making stuff up faster than the mainline games, so I don't know. Dearest Lord Sadler, I am overjoyed to report wonderful news. Production of the superior species of Las Plagas is officially underway. If all goes accordingly, rest assured that we will reach our ultimate goal. The Plaga is a truly magnificent organism. It has the capacity to live in any vertebrae, be it human, dog, or even crow. There is no other parasite like it on Earth. The superior species is particularly impressive. It can assimilate with a host without causing any damage to the brain. No one can oppose the strength of your dominance, my lord. On the contrary, who would resist once they experience the utter joy that will accompany the absence of free will? I am living proof how ignorant I once was. In a few days, I will have finished administering the Plaga to all high-ranking researchers, and then they too shall know. And when your plan is complete, the whole world shall know. Annabelle Garcia Escudero, head researcher. What they really need to do is they need to go back and remake the Outbreak games in the proper spirit of it, because that's the good shit right there. That was the true formula for having a good approach to multiplayer Resident Evil instead of making it Gears of War. But like, if they did make 5 and 6, then it's like, fuck, do we remake 7 now? Like, does this franchise just eat itself and retell the same story over and over again, like Dynasty Warriors? What I do find kind of odd to think about is that 5 and 6 were clearly made trying to chase two things: the success of Resident Evil 4 and the success of Gears of War, which was an explosive game at the time. And so they're trying to recreate what made 4 so popular while also trying to chase what other games are doing, and that's why 5 and 6 are like that, largely. What's interesting to me is that in remaking these other games, 2, 3, 4, they essentially did it anyway. Like, they've been chasing 4 for so long that they, to a large extent, remade the entire first half of the franchise in the spirit of 4 all over again. So despite the way that 7 and 8 makes it feel like they learned the lesson and we're like, okay, give up on remaking 4 forever. Let's take this whole new approach, which is the Resident Evil 7 approach to the Resident Evil franchise. And that was very promising and was really cool. But then they remade 2 and 3 in a style that's very reminiscent of Resident Evil 4. And then they made Resident Evil 8, which was like a weird, soft remake of Resident Evil 4, down to having similar, like, structure to its campaign and similar ideas throughout. Like, it's bizarrely reminiscent of Resident Evil 4. And then they made Resident Evil 4 in this new formula that was itself inspired by Resident Evil 4. And I'm like, They have ironically taken a franchise famous for being varied and strange over the years and having this long legacy, and they flattened it almost all to largely the same gameplay systems. And between 2, 3, and 4, they basically play the same way, and that's strange. The funny thing is that the Resident Evil 1 remake is just a port of the first remake of the Resident Evil 1, so it's not done in this style, and that's like the big exception to this day. Did I miss anything, by the way?
Prostrate yourself. This is our holy body. Our divine providence, and soon such a profound blessing for all. lost blood. Welcome, my children. I am Osman Sadler, the speaker for our Lord.
Tell someone who gives a shit.
Foolish lambs, why do you deny grace? Now, abandon your body. Obey. Obey the voice of our Lord. Sweet child, do not resist.
Wow, she can aim.
Pray forgive these wicked sinners. My faithful disciples shall deliver to you your penance. Now, child, you need not be afraid. Submit your body and release yourself from fear.
And so we've got Sadler.
You bastard.
It's interesting. Sadler was less entertaining than Salazar, because Salazar is very campy and all that. But they reduced how much Salazar has a presence in the game by having him not taunt us the entire thing via our comms. But with how they restructured this game, Sadler, a character that I already thought was like underused in the first game, since he's such a big deal, like for the climax and everything, he felt underused and under set up. So it's weird that they actually made him, instead of what they did with some things, like with Leon's old mentor or boss or whatever, like they showed him more in this version of the game sooner and tried to set him up more. Sadler has like less setup than ever because they've removed scenes that he was in and replaced them with other characters. A bit of a surprise. So going right seems to be upstairs and left seems to be downstairs, overlooking the same place. I'm going in for the stabby stab. Bye-bye. Oh, it's time for the military camp. With the tents and everything. Oh, I have not found one of these for a while, have I? I feel like I missed some. You dick. Are they coming for me now? Why can't y'all just be in stabbing range? I don't have dramatic music right now. I think I'm good. Defenses development. Per your request, redevelopment of the island is well underway. Weapons and other defensive equipment has been set up to guard against any outside intruders. By the time we are finished, the island will be a giant fortress. These defenses won't hold up long term, but they should last until we carry out our plan. And once accomplished, we'll be that much closer to our ultimate goal of world domination. None will be able to resist our power. There's more yellow herbs, guys. Eat all this though. Let's see. I am devoid of healing items. Gonna have to make that work.
Not looking so good.
Even Leon's reacting to me having no items left. Gonna have to step up. It's okay, it's just one of the biggest battle gauntlets in the entire game. I don't need items for this part. Should I be worried about that? Okay. Nope, too many people. Stealth's not gonna work out this time. Oh! Could you not, though? What if instead of you did, you didn't? There we go. Is that a dynamite noise? Better not have been. He's taking that fire better than I would hope. Hi! Nice to meet ya! Nope. The same guy lit on fire already? Oh, he tried to light another one! I guess we can blame that on the Plaga. But holy shit, wow, he tried to light another one while he was currently on fire. Yeah, buddy, that's not how that works. Back along this path. Yeah, both of those guys saw me instantly. But I should have committed to stabbing the guy that was going to the right, because I was worried because I saw two people over here. I'm like, oh, they're gonna see me when I get them. But then around the time that I ended up getting spotted, I also realized, oh, they're both facing the other way. So I'm actually in the clear to stab the other guy. I'm low on rifle shots. I can't remember if there's any more regenerators left in the game. At this point, they would be bad news. I think they might be done between the lab and the dumpster area. They kind of come and go within an hour, don't they? Operation Javier. Few people have heard the name, even within the highest ranks of the U.S. government. And little wonder, too. The operation was not made public. It was conducted in secret and then buried. The reason being, it was too inhumane. It all started back in 2002, when a small unit of U.S. forces was sent to infiltrate an area of South America. Their mission was to eradicate the drug cartels. The whole operation took several years to prepare for, and only the most elite soldiers were selected to participate. I don't know if the mission was a failure or not, but I do know the fate of those elite soldiers once it was over. Apparently, the entire unit was wiped out, except for the commanding officer, Major Dickballs. It's a Mad Lib, right? And not by the cartels, but by the U.S. It shouldn't have been difficult to extract a single stranded unit. All it would have taken was a single helicopter, but for some reason the military didn't act. Rumors say that the decision was the outcome of a power struggle among the top brass. Others say it was a directive from the former president himself, but we may never know the truth since it was all covered up. But I'm certain of one thing. The U.S. government let those people die. Brave, young people who dedicated their lives to protect their country. I want to expose this crime, Not because it's my responsibility as a reporter, but because it's my duty as a fellow American. Note 1. This document concerns Operation Javier and was written by an American journalist named... Note 2. This article will never be published. Blah has already been taken care of. Welp. So much for his entire goal. It's a me. I'm waiting. Who?
You've done well to make it this far, rookie. I've prepared a battlefield up ahead just for us soldiers. Watered by the blood of generations, hundreds of years. It's the perfect place to put an end to what happened 2 years ago.
Ah. Follow the magic. Okay. Ashley Graham's abduction. Phase 1. Depart from campus with the target. Escort the target as usual until the start of Phase 2. There should be 3 others inside the vehicle, including Baker. Abel's unit will follow behind you in separate vehicle. Continue to drive your normal route. Phase 2. Stop the vehicle under the pretense of engine trouble. Transfer the target to Abel's vehicle. Phase 3. Abel's unit will change course. Subdue and restrain the target. Place the target in a large container. Phase 4. Baker's unit will create a diversion. Henry's unit will infiltrate the investigation's database and disable the network. Phase 5. Meet at point Kane 9 and transfer the cargo onto the ship. Oh no. Is the harbor level gonna come back? I don't like the harbor level. I'm harboring ill will towards the harbor level. So let's hear. You know, I should have been talking about the red carpet. I reflexively almost said, like, follow the yellow brick road. I'm like, hang on, that's yellow, obviously. And then I was like, oh, that's magic carpets aren't red either. All the wrong neural pathways were firing. Betraying me in my time of need. Look alive.
Why not treat yourself, mate?
Gotta be profiting off of all this.
Welcome. Ooh, what you buying? A deal well struck.
Seems unavoidable even.
That's
Wow,
good
I
work
won the
if
lot.
I do say so myself.
Maxed out power.
There
Ammo
you are,
capacity.
as you wish.
Reload speed.
We're starting to get an idea of your tastes, friend.
My taste
Will
is
that be
click
all
button
then?
what make gun good. I'm niche like that. Wildly original. You'll never keep up with how insane I am. Alright. Reload again. You think he also deals with the other side? Logistically, it would seem so. Why would he only deal with me? This is this boss fight, isn't it? It occurs to me they got rid of that one incredibly pointless part that I complained about a lot in the main game, where you go... Right. God, there was that whole part where you find a locked door, and then you go underground, and then there's an extended, like, sandy ruins underground area. And then you, at the end of that, you get the key, but also you go back to the cave also puts you right back out at the locked door again, which then just opens to the next level. So it's like, why wasn't just that the first level, then the sandy ruins level, then the next level, without the whole rigmarole, since that didn't involve any backtracking or thinking. But also, that was just a really strange series of levels full of, like, traps and ladders, and And none of that ever happened. It's surprisingly hard to one-to-one remember how the first game was compared to this one, though, and like see where the divergences exactly are happening. I'm constantly unsure of when I think certain things happen, but I've only played the first game once. Some of you guys have played it every year since it came out. Yeah, this looks like it's the boss fight. Okay.
I've been waiting for you, rookie. Oh, worried about the girl, is that it? That's just like you. You always had poor judgment. But if you think I'm gonna let you out of here alive, you're even more naive than I thought. You can't save her. You can't save anyone.
Give it up, Krauser. Being a lackey for these maniacs won't bring your men back. And what the hell for? Revenge on the government? You think they would want that?
Revenge. You think I'm doing all this for revenge?
Isn't that what this is all about?
See, in that jungle, I had a revelation. The most important thing in this world is pure, unadulterated power. Those Illuminados have given me that.
You know, you were always an asshole. But at least you had some kind of code. Some honor. And look at you now.
Enough reminiscing. Move out and draw fire, soldier!
If I got completely fucked over by the government and sacrificed and killed and all that pointlessly, I'd probably want revenge. I didn't take any damage though, I think. But then again, I don't think that almost any conflicts the US government is involved in are, like, actually just or justified. Ah! Not expecting to come this way. I was double checking whatever that's going on with there, but that's like a marking I'm supposed to activate. Oh yeah, that wheel. Ow. Ow. Ah, shit. I'm gonna die the first time for sure. Ah, what's he doing? Shot him in the face. Why doesn't that work? Ow. Seems rude to shoot him in the face, but also... Ah! God, I'm missing all of these. Nope. Ah. Ah, God damn it. God. I'm terrible. I see the E prompts, but I just pressed the wrong button. I pressed like F and things like that. QTEs on keyboard and mouse are weird. They don't come naturally to me at all because they're just I'm not used to reflexively pressing those kinds of buttons. I don't think about what buttons are called while I'm playing the game.
Better run, rookie. Not like I have a choice.
What's wrong?
We made the same mistake again.
What
I guess I need to stop at the previous bar.
Where's your instinct? You're slow and so goddamn weak.
Ah.
I'll make the first move. What was that?
Much better. The secret was shotgun.
Who knows what's become of the girl?
Not as many items sitting around this time as I remember. Could be doing better on health, but I should hold on to it in case I get a better combo item. Can't climb up there.
You remember the fight in the jungle? We barely made it out alive.
Go with your gut, don't think. That was the first thing you taught me.
I don't think I can disable that. No triangle.
He's turned this place into one big trap. I can't fight him on his terms.
Sloppy!
Okay. Okay, I don't think I can duck under that.
Ready to die, rookie.
God damn. Never even saw him. How do I get past this? Can't jump, right? Do I have to throw a grenade? Like, there's no way, right? There's no way I can go under that. I clearly can't. I have to shoot it? This seems like it'll hurt me. No. Ah, hello. One shot, one kill. Ah! Guy! Saw it just in time to be sad that I was making this mistake. Oh.
I'm no stranger to covert tactics, remember?
I'm so covert, I'm yelling at you. I'm trained in the art of subtlety.
Thank you for being the loudest gun ever. But like at the worst time for you.
I love a good hunt.
Nope.
Still alive. got lucky.
Hey, a red herb to go with my green herb. Just like I hoped.
I admit, you've done well to stay alive this long.
I'd be dead if I kept listening to people like you.
Duck. Ooh, item.
Which are you?
Oh!
Guess I'll ask when I see you.
Last long moving like that.
Doing okay.
Well, you really
Ow.
gone all out for me. You shouldn't have.
Anything to make the pretty boy feel special.
Guys, he's waiting for the parts where I get stuck moving in a straight line, or where I get stuck turning around. Uh-oh. No, don't stand up. Ah! Is there like a trick? Can you dodge them? Is there a like with a button? I mean, not just like not getting hit by them. On.
You tasked with flying colors. Here's your medal.
Alright, well, I think I pretty much ruined any of the drops I got by just taking hits. Is this the confusing puzzle room from the first game? There was a super weird puzzle room in the middle of this fight. I didn't want to walk directly into the bomb. But he nothing personal kidded me.
I'm not falling for your mind games.
Oop.
Sure you don't need a breather? That arm of yours must be killing you.
Opening a new is the best way to forget an old one.
You're really doing this?
Good.
Not too late.
You and me are true sides of the same coin. Guess that means we'll
Well, joke's on you, loser. Only one side of the coin wins.
never see eye to eye. You've made it all this way. You haven't learned a thing. I have to say, I'm disappointed.
From you? I take that as a compliment.
You and I have chosen different paths.
Are we done here, Krauser?
I told you. Again and again. You're too soft to do what's necessary. That's the difference between you and me, rookie.
Oh, well, screw me if any items were in that room, I guess. Whoops. Did not get a chance to look around.
Your training.
Oh, that camera angle doesn't work. Fuck me. I'm not ready for this phase.
You've lost it completely, Krauser.
struggling with Krauser just like I did in the original game. Crisplat. I am not good at this fight. Trying to fight near the edge of a large drop is an accident waiting to happen. Oh, this is my checkpoint.
Completely, Krauser.
Time to no-hit this entire boss fight. Cool. Oh, I'm fucked. So, funnily enough, this would be maybe a good time to... Okay. Okay. Guess it doesn't give you an evade button.
Witness the power!
Witness my power.
Completely, Krauser. So that's your true power? Oh, I'd ask for a refund.
And that smart mouth of yours.
Congratulations on your newfound faith.
Faith is for the weak. Only power is real.
Wow, it's so hard to see that I'm getting turned around. Ow. I did hit E, I swear. Just not well enough. Hey! Someone noticed they didn't give me any healing items. God, I already burned through them though by taking that hit. Fuck. Nope, yeah, this looks kind of like this chamber.
Training's not done. Last lesson starts right now.
Nah. Time for the teacher to be taught.
Oh, such confidence. Bring it, rookie!
Are you ready, rookie?
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a grab. That happens apparently.
Not bad, but I didn't expect anything less.
Yeah. The moment I try anything else, he slaps me. Alright. Had a great start for me.
It's a damn shame you can't see the truth.
Ah, I guess you don't deflect that or anything? You just don't be there?
Until the mission's finished.
No, didn't give me another green. Alright.
You'd have said the same one.
Well, ha!
You need to stop living in the
I reflexively am ready for the wrong reaction every time. I just don't react correctly to any of the tells.
The Krauser I knew is dead and gone.
Fuck. Wah! I'm not doing a single thing correctly. Just not even a little bit. Just taking every single hit the entire time. It's hard to have the right reaction to every single thing. It's just not the fighting style I was using all game. You could have been. You could have been a knife boy. I wanted to be a knife boy more. It's just, it's hard to use it consistently. It's surprisingly hard to stab him. It's easy to get off. He doesn't lock on at all. It's easy to just stab the wrong direction. What do you do about that? I'm trying to be in melee range to like do the fight, but he keeps doing that one. It just kind of feels cheap. Fuck. Fuck. Alright, fuck all the items. But yeah, what do you do when he tries to grab you? Like, what button do you press? Ah, fuck. Ah, God! I'm trying to be ready for fucking things to deflect, and instead he just grabs you. It's really frustrating. Nope. Oh, then he also punches you. What do you do to that? But I wasn't even close to that, was I?
Until the mission's finished.
Alright, I'm about to die, so I guess I'll get items. Oh, it made me not do the thing anymore. What happened? This is incomprehensible. What the fuck is happening?
The way you're going, there won't be anything left to protect. You'd have known that once.
Did I just win? I didn't learn this fight at all. Did I just win?
What you have to do. That's right. I trained well. Leon. That you did, Major. That you did.
Do you think they were going for a Metal Gear Solid 3 thing with this? Did this come out after Metal Gear Solid 3? Oh, it just occurred to me. I was completely flabbergasted to see that cutscene start and the achievement pop up. And I'm like, oh, I won? Well, guess I'm getting away with not learning this fight because I did not know how to do it at all. I could not figure out what I was supposed to do like half the time. All I knew is that when you press E when it says press E, and when he swings his arm blade at you, you deflect it. Which I understand in theory how to do. It's just execution. See if they give me any reds to go with the greens. I don't need to heal right now necessarily, because I just have a checkpoint. Alright, that happened. In fact, I should be crafting way more of the shotgun ammo, given how strong it apparently is with that upgrade. Get that pumped up and dangerous for future fights. There we go. Chapter 15.